Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a very good gold farm in Classic and the upcoming Hardcore. Before we get into it, I've made my own gold making guide for Classic and Hardcore. It's going to work in all versions of Classic, and that'll be the first link down below in the description box if you want to check it out. But let's get right into this farm. Now this is a really good farm in all phases of Classic, and it's going to be really good in Hardcore. So where it is located is right here in Felwood, and what we're going to be farming are level 50 mobs, right? So you're going to want to be probably level 60 to do this farm, and the items that we're going to be farming are Felcloth mainly. You're also going to get rune cloth, demonic runes, which the demonic runes are good if you're a caster. Basically it just will turn your health into mana. They're not tradable, but they become really useful in Classic because if you're a caster, you're going to have mana problems, like in raiding and things like that. So it's like a 2-in-1 farm, and it's really good gold. You also are going to get some potions, a decent amount of raw silver and gold from these guys. So with this farm, the Felcloth is going to be the big money maker. Now, Felcloth is used for a few things in the game which are really important. You can turn 2 Felcloth into 1 mooncloth on a cooldown if you're a tailorer. And now mooncloth will be worth a lot of gold because there is a cooldown attached to it, and because it's used to make some of the best bags in the game, and also some BOE cloth gear that you can make from tailoring. There's a few other things. That is why the Felcloth is in such high demand and why you get such a good price for it. Now it doesn't drop as common as say rune cloth. However, at this farm you do get a decent amount of Felcloth per hour. Depending on your RNG, you can get anywhere from say 5 to 10 of these, even like 15 per hour when you're doing this. It's all RNG at the end of the day. However, you do get a decent amount of these, and currently in Classic Era on White Main, they're going for 10 gold each. So you can make like over 100 gold on Classic Era currently. And once Hardcore comes out, I believe the same thing will happen with Felcloth in Hardcore. It will probably be even worth more gold because it will be harder for people to farm this. You will have to be level 60 or like 55 plus to do this safely. A lot of people will come farm this at level 60, and that will be the best time to actually do this farm. You don't have much of a chance of dying here if you're playing Hardcore. So if you're just pulling like 1 or 2 mobs at a time, you should be completely safe here. If you're level 60 and you're a bit geared, you could even pull like bigger mobs and you should be pretty much fine here. There's not too many moves or abilities that they have that you should be worried about. The only thing that you could be worried about is if you pull more than expected. So say if you pulled like 10 of these at once, then you could be in trouble. But other than that, it's pretty safe for Hardcore. And like I was saying, the Felcloth will be in high demand on Hardcore and be worth a lot of gold because people will want mooncloth and they'll be worth even more gold. Now, the classes that you can actually do this on is pretty much every single class in Classic that has some damage. Now, I wouldn't come do this on like for an example, like a priest healer or a class like that that can't do any damage. Pretty much anything that has good single target damage or AoE damage can do this farm really well. I used to farm this a lot on my paladin, and it would be like a hybrid holy prot spec, and you could pull like pretty much like 10 of these at a time and you will completely were fine. So that works really good here too. However, any class can do it. It does not matter too much. However guys, that was it for today's video. Go give it a try, see how many Felcloth you can farm in an hour. Let me know down in the comments how much gold you've made doing this farm so far. If you would like to learn how to make a lot of gold in Classic WoW and all the versions of Classic WoW, so like Fresh, Hardcore, Season of Mastery if it comes out again, inside of my guide you can learn how to make a whole heap of gold from this. It will teach you the best classes to be, the best add-ons, or the best gold farms, how to make gold with professions, just everything about gold making in Classic. And that'll be the first link down below in the description box. Till the next one guys, take care.